Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this Riwbox TX8 touch control Bluetooth headphones. Yeah, it's very versatile Bluetooth headphone, comes for a very attractive price, and it comes with a lot of different functions. It's even foldable, so there's almost nothing missing out. But of course we are also going to check regarding the quality of the music. They have these 40mm drivers. Usually it's a little bit of a compromise. 40mm drivers, we cannot expect the biggest bass sound, but it still can deliver really nice sound. You can see all the different functions here, some of the specifications and some more information. We can also see that it's available in different colors. So let's take it out of the box and see first what we get. Then we are going to connect it to the phone, and then I'm going to use and listen and also test the microphone. By the way, it has two different microphones. One is built in the earphone actually, and one is connected in the 3.5mm cable. I'm going to provide microphone recording samples of both of the microphones so you can decide how good it is, if it's enough for you to make phone calls. So here you can see it nicely folded inside, so you can take it where you want to go. And here's the cable, or actually two of the cables. We have the charging cable, which is not very long, but doesn't matter. It's a USB-C, which I really like. That's the future. And then we have this 4-pin 3.5mm cable. This is needed because of the microphone. Of course, here on this side there's just a 3-pin, because when we are using the microphone from here, it doesn't have to transmit the microphone recording to your device. So we only need the 4 pins on this side. It's nice braided cable, which makes sure that it also lasts a little bit longer and cannot be damaged as easily. I think it looks pretty good quality, and it's also an alternate solution if you're running out of battery. I mean, as far as I know, charging time is 2 hours and the play time is 14 hours, which is really long. If you need even more, you can extend it with this 3.5mm cable, or use it in an airplane, or use for another device like for a PC or so. It comes with a warranty card and some instructions manual. I'm going to show you that pretty quickly. I hope it's focusing so you can see the most important functions and features. Maybe it helps you to connect to Bluetooth or reset if you bought it used or you're selling it or you can't connect. Sometimes it's important to be able to reset Bluetooth to reconnect, but everything's looking good. And so here's the headset itself. You can see we can unfold it, we can make it even larger here, and of course also on this side needs a little bit of a pull here, but there are a couple of different settings. You have to be just a little bit careful. You have to really pull pretty hard, but apart from that it looks pretty flexible. What I like, there seemed to be not such a huge push on the head. Sometimes with similar headphones there's a huge push on your head or on your ears. What we also see, we have a left and right. You don't have to search for small things here. Makes it very clear where you have to wear it. I mean, on the left side we have just the speaker, on the right side we have the speaker and also the TF card. You can see there's a card slot where you can add some SD card, MicroSD card, and then you can add the MP3 and listen to that. Here you have the volume up and down, also fast forward and back to next or previous track. And here we have the switch between Bluetooth and MicroSD card. Here we have a multifunction button, and also here up here, so they have similar functions. And also what I have to say, we have also more functions here. So we have a lot of functions. We can start, stop. So as far as I can see, we can start and stop or take calls or reject calls on the 3 different locations, like here, here, and even here. So it's very flexible, and it's beautiful. I would say, at least for this price, we definitely cannot complain. Comes with these metal brackets, makes it pretty solid. and you can nicely fold it for travel, take it into your backpack or so. That's really convenient. So let's turn it on and then try to connect. Yeah, it gave some notification or confirmation, and after just turning it on, we already have this blue-red flashing light, and we can search for the headset here on Bluetooth, and it already shows up here. We can click on it and pair the device, and probably you'll see the battery. That's the only way you can see the battery charge. It's 90% charge when it arrived here. Very nice. So I'm going to listen, use it, record a couple of microphone samples, and then I'll finish the review. Okay, I'm back here after testing this thoroughly for a couple of hours, and I have to tell you a lot, but the good thing is most of it is very positive. I haven't found a lot of problems here. Everything has actually been working really good. The connection has been really good with Bluetooth. It's very easy to use with Bluetooth. Also to switch to 3.5 millimeter. It's very easy. We have this flap here. You can open that, then you have the charge port and the 3.5 millimeter jack, and you just plug it in here and plug it in, connect it to PC or your phone, and then it will automatically switch from Bluetooth mode to 3.5 millimeter mode. And when you unplug it, it's turned off. You have to turn it on again. But apart from that, it's very easy, very comfortable. Yeah, also comfortable. I have to tell you, there's quite some cushion here around. Also on the top, there's not so much here, but there's definitely a little bit of cushion also here. So it's quite comfortable. And again, the thing which I have been expecting at the beginning, because there's not so much pressure here, it's even comfortable for my large or almost extra large head size. Some of these, or actually a lot of these small foldable ones can be very uncomfortable for large heads, and this is not the case here. The only thing is the ear cups are a little bit small. We have the 40 millimeter drivers, and so it's not a full size ear cup. It's not really pushing fully on the ears, but it's a little bit touching the ears. I have seen a couple of similar headphones which were pushing really hard on my ears. That's not the case here, so they are much more comfortable, especially regarding the only, I would say, weaker pressure here, which is really good. I love this, and they still have enough of passive noise cancelling. You can hear a couple of things from outside. It's not crazy passive noise cancelling. By the way, they do not have any active noise cancelling, but that's something which I don't like anyway, so nothing missing here. Regarding the buttons, 4 buttons which you don't see in the back, and you have to find them with your thumb. Can be a little bit of a challenge. It's not too crazy. This one is the top one from here, then it's the second one from top. This one, of course, you have to find from below. That's the first one, and then the second one. It's possible, but of course 3 buttons which you don't see yet, this would be easier. 4 buttons which you don't see it is a little bit of a challenge, but after an hour or 2 you won't have any problems anymore. Regarding waterproof, I don't think that they are waterproof. Here we have a cover for the microSD card. There's no cover, so I would be a little bit careful using them in the rain outside. Then the sound quality, and that's one of the biggest surprises for me. The audio quality, sound quality has been absolutely phenomenal, I would say, for this price and this size and only 40 millimeter drivers. I haven't seen anything like that. Especially the deep bass sound is really, really good. I didn't expect this from this headset, so a big surprise. I almost couldn't stop listening. And there's of course no difference between when you're using them with Bluetooth or with 3.5 millimeter cables. Absolutely same audio. Then of course total different thing with the microphone. It's a big difference between the Bluetooth use where we have the microphone here and the 3.5 millimeter use where we have the microphone here. So I'm going to play both of the recordings now for you. Riwbox wireless headphones TX8 built-in microphone test Riwbox wireless headphones TX8 built-in headset microphone test. Riwbox wireless headphones TX8 3.5mm cable microphone test. Riwbox wireless headphones TX8 3.5mm cable microphone test. Yeah, of course, as expected, some limitations with the built-in microphone here, but still I think it's on a pretty good level. It's pretty sensitive for such a small built-in microphone. It had some cracking sound and it didn't pick up a lot of bass sound, so not very natural sound, but still people will be easily able to understand and they will know who you are. And the good thing, it doesn't have these crazy volume swings which other Bluetooth headset have. So I think it's on a really decent quality, but of course this one much better here. I mean, it still has only this small hole, but there seemed to be much better microphone built in. So if you're planning for making a lot of phone calls or so, I highly recommend to use this microphone here. It's definitely much better and it's on a really good level, I would say, for such a tiny microphone just built in here into this cable. Yeah, that's really amazing. Also, I've tried this button here for start, stop, and go to next track, go back to previous track, has been working really good. Also, same thing here, volume up and down. I can show you that. It's very easy. You can see we can use it directly from here, and then it has direct impact here on this, on the phone. We can also turn it down. We can long press, go to the next track, long press here, go to back to the previous track. Everything works really good regarding volume. It's the same volume here. You can either change the volume here or change it here. When you have it connected with a 3.5mm cable, these buttons do not work, so you have to control everything from here. And there's also another thing which I extremely like when using these buttons here. There's absolutely no voice confirmation here from the headset. I mean, when we turn it on and turn it off, there's some confirmation. I can show you that, maybe short. Yeah, it says welcome to the headset, Bluetooth mode, and then after connecting it says connected, and when turn it off it will say power off, but that's it. And it's on a very comfortable level, not very loud or so. And all the other functions here from these buttons do not have any kind of confirmation. That's really good. I love this thing because we don't need that. I mean, you can feel when you press the button, then you will see what it has been doing, and you don't need any crazy loud beeping or those things which I've seen with other headphones or earbuds or so. This is really amazing, really good. And also this button, of course, here worked. It's a little bit hard to find, but you don't have to find it with one finger or so. Just touch the whole thing with your hand and then it works. You can see it stops and we touch it here and it starts playing. So I think this thing is also very helpful. So overall, it's hard to find anything really negative regarding this headset, so I can give you full recommendation, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.